every single one of us is aware of the deep trouble that our economy is in. Milwaukee or Kenosha, Racine, southeastern part of the state, it's really devastating in terms of the unemployment. And it's hit the manufacturing sector especially hard. And it seems like, you know, manufacturing in Wisconsin and across the country has been hit hard for years and years and years. And we know that current labor law is simply not working for us. The possibility of organizing workers in the private sector for the last, well, you really have to go back about 15, 20 years. It's been almost impossible. That's starting really with Ronald Reagan when he fired the air traffic controllers when they went out on strike. He sent a message to corporate management saying, hey, if you're having trouble with your workers, just get rid of them. And you don't have to listen to the unions. And the result has been that essentially that working people have had no real wages once you adjust for inflation, but we have had no real wage increases since the late 1970s. Now, we have had major increases in the productivity of American workers, just as we had after the Second World War. But between the Second World War and the late 70s, early 1980s, workers shared in the results of that increased productivity. Increased productivity meaning the value of what any one worker produces per hour. But all of a sudden there was a break in the late 70s and early 80s. And productivity kept going up, but wages stayed just about the same. And that has meant that that wealth did not go to workers. It went almost entirely to the top 5% and especially to the wealthiest 2%, 1% of the people in this country. If we can restore a strong, effective labor movement in this country that has got the power to increase wages so that people have more to spend and can improve the standard of living for their families, then we can get this economy going again. Our current economic meltdown, as I think all of us understand, is a result largely of that fact that working people have not been increasing their standard of living and their wages over the last 25 years. And we have become a more and more unequal society.